KUSH, KUSH, highest station in the nation. You got Big Mike. Big Mike on your Friday night. Almost. I went the whole day thinking it was Friday. What the hell? You got Big Mike on the KUSH, KUSH, the highest station in the nation. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday night. Had court this morning. That was a drag. I love our judicial system. Our judicial system has gotten to the point where, I don't think they want to try any harder than we do. It's just one of those things. You got Big Mike in the KUS sub-seller. Yeah, I got pulled over because, I'm not going to say why I got pulled over. But I got pulled over, and it was bullshit when I got pulled over. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit. So they can pull you over now for just anything. They scan your license plates. And remember, people, when you get pulled over by law enforcement, you do not have to let them look in your vehicle. Basic facts. Illegal search and seizure. Illegal search and seizure. Fourth Amendment. Remember that if you're a constitutionalist and you identify yourself as such, at a traffic stop, what you're advising them is that you adhere to the Constitution and you expect them to also. Anything that would violate your rights as afforded to you by the Constitution, you would be objecting to. Regardless of anything you may be hiding, or in spite of, I guess. I don't know. The fact that you're not hiding anything means that they don't have to search it. It's not the other way around. You got to keep it straight, people. You got to keep it straight because it's getting important. They're scanning your license plates. They got thermal imaging on police cruisers. I'm not an anti-cop. I think that law enforcement has a very difficult job. I do think that since the Supreme Court reclassified their job from serve and protect to enforcement of laws, I think that there has been a noticeable change in how our law enforcement looks and how they are militarizing up, and it's most evident in how they treat the taxpaying citizens. But it's a difficult job. 7:44 in the PM on a Thursday night. It is the 3rd of April. You got Big Mike on the KUSH, KUSH. It's the highest station in the nation. So, back in court today. Back in court. Traffic court. I got a long traffic record. Long traffic record. The Big Mike. Used to have fast cars, man. Fast cars make you drive fast. I've always had a motorcycle. One year I got like 21 tickets. And 15 of them were on Santa Fe. I remember I went to court in Parker, and it was me and my buddy. We were milking free shots, I guess, from our bartender friends. And just one of them times where we were a little bit broke. Motorcycles worked because they were cheap on gas. So we're coming from Parker. And we turn out on Parker Road right from Main Street in Parker. my bike ran like a rape date. It was quick. It was quick. It was fun to ride. Kind of different, and it shook like a motherfucker. You get that thing up to 100, and the mirrors would just be like a blur. You wouldn't be able to tell. You know, you could see lights behind you. You didn't know if they were blue, red. They were zooming so fast, you know. But, so I go to court. Well, first, we're blazing down Parker Road, going north, and we're doing well over 100. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. Like I said, ignorance is bliss. Needless to say, we got pulled over. And I probably stretched him out a couple miles and scared him, because I didn't know that was a cop. Oh, dang. We're smoking up. Oh, we're still on some Blue Dream. And then we're going to try select 80% sativa called Girl Scout cookies. Check that out. Coming up on the Kush, KUSH. You got Big Mike. So, get pulled over. Guy gets up behind me, you know, and it was at the light at County Line Road. Get off the bike! Sir, get off the bike! Turn your bike off! So I turn it off, and my buddy flew by me, he was laughing. Got pulled over too. By the other cop, the backup cop. Some renegade bikers out. So, they're like, we had licenses, that was good. That wasn't always the case in my lifetime. We did have licenses. Always a benefit. A benefit. You got Big Mike on the Kush, KU. The funny thing about it was, I went first. And the judge was like, Michael Briano? And I'm like, present, Your Honor. It's like, well, Mr. Briano, you certainly have a colorful driving record. With that, the DA comes out of the door, the hidden door. I didn't even know there was a door there. His door, and he goes, I just printed off a recent copy of Mr. Briano's driving record. It was back in the days when they had dot matrix printers. Remember dot matrix printers? Dot matrix printers used to come off and the paper would come scrolled or like attached, and you'd have to tear off the paper one from the other. On a dot matrix scroll, he rolled it up instead of folding it. In the middle, he had placed what looked to be like a pepper shaker. He rolled it up. And he says, I would like the court at least to have a full reading of Mr. Briano's driving record before we allow him to plead it out to anything. And with that, he drops the scroll and it hits the floor. The pepper shaker in the middle thudded with dramatic effect. Boom. Started rolling towards the judge. It rolled almost from the table to the bench. I could hear little cash registers going off in my head. Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. For the next 26 minutes, this young DA, and I was pretty young then too. I was probably 22. So I would have been 94. I would have been 25. Been 25. Pretty young. And yeah, I think that ended up costing me like $800. And then my buddy, he's right after me, and they didn't do the scroll with him, but I don't know if he benefited or got, because the judge honestly didn't know until he read the next case that we were actually cited together. It's like, This looks like the exact same ticket. And the exact same driving record. At that time, we used to play tag across the city. Me and my buddies would get together and, we'd ride across the city all fucking high, all night. Just, not gonna cop to nothing, but we were up all night riding motorcycles, playing tag across the city. It's back when all the 5 Points and all the loading docks downtown. We used to ride those loading docks 80 miles an hour, jumping the ends on the loading docks. That's back when I had a Katana too, and that Katana, that was a nice bike, quick bike, one of the fastest motorcycles I've ever ridden. And we used to play tag, and the only rules with tag was you couldn't say 5-0 unless there was a cop, because you do that with the hand signal. 5-0, you put your hand down, your right hand down, and you motion 5-0 on the DL. You couldn't do that because everybody had to slow down at that point. And you couldn't tag somebody when their feet were on the ground. So if you were stopped, but they could tag you at any point before that, and you learn every dirty trick in the friggin' book. You're riding up next to people, you hit their kill switch. That's always a good one. Hit the kill switch on the right hand side, just slap that thing as you're going by. It helps if you know the person. Colorado's Kush, KUSH, is the highest station in the nation. You got Big Mike doing it up for you. It is 8:18 in the PM. We're going to do pay a couple bills here. Cannabis Station at the ballpark. 1201 20th Street, Denver. Rocky Mountain High Dispensary, Lodo. 1538 Wazee. Both are promoting recreational specials. $25 eighths, $12.50 joints, $50 quarters, and $99 ounces. On the medical side, they have $25 eighths, 4 joints for $20, $99 ounces, and 125 ounces of premium quality. Premium quality. We're smoking up. Got some special edition Girl Scout cookie. Let me see your Girl Scout cookies. Big Mike on the Kush, KUSH, the highest station in the nation. We had an interesting 20s in Denver. Play tag across the city, 6-7 bikes in a row. You'd be going through, I love these pop containers. Remember that? That was a good pop. When you hear that. You know what I'm talking about, guys. It didn't snap like that, but you know what I'm talking about, guys. You with me, brother? You with Big Mike on the Kush? Big Mike on the mic. Gee, that's what she said. I was on the mic. I was on the mic. I was on the mic and we're smoking up Girl Scout cookie. As soon as I find the piezo. I've been rolling up joints here with these government issued zigzags. Nazis had better rolling papers. Guess we're gonna roll one because I cannot seem to find a piezo. I call this doing it yourself. Doing it yourself. Sometimes you gotta do it yourself. Remember a girl asked me one time, this was a long time ago, she's like, am I the best you ever had? I said, excuse me?